Hey y'all, it's Kidney Cat, and this video is about phosphorus for those with late-stage kidney disease. When phosphorus is elevated in late-stage kidney disease, that phosphorus in the blood combines itself with calcium to create mineral buildup throughout your body. Under your skin, in your soft tissues, in your vascular system, leaching minerals out of your bone leading to bone fractures, calcifying your arteries leading to heart disease and death.
Whoa!
Sorry about all that drama, but because most people don't have symptoms when their phosphorus is high, it's so easy to ignore it, allowing all of that calcification to happen. But not to worry, in this video, I'm going to show you how to get your phosphorus down, down, down. When the phosphorus level in your blood elevates, your nephrologist or kidney doctor may ask you to follow a low phosphorus diet and may put you on a medication called a phosphorus binder. If your phosphorus level is still elevated, it usually comes down to two reasons: hidden phosphorus in your diet or inadequate phosphorus binder coverage. Let's talk about diet first. Phosphorus is found naturally in food, especially protein-rich ones. Shout out to meat, eggs, and fish, beans, nuts, and legumes, dairy products, whole grains. I see you, quinoa, what's up? Yep, all those foods are high in phosphorus, but they're probably not the cause of your elevated phosphorus level. Want to know why? Absorption! We might be absorbing as little as 40% of the phosphorus from these foods. And if you're taking a phosphorus binding medication before meals, the absorption is even lower. So if these foods naturally high in phosphorus aren't the issue, what is? Well, other me, I'm so glad that you asked. It's hidden phosphorus. We also call it artificial, inorganic, or added phosphorus, and its absorption is as high as 100%.
Oh, no.
This stuff is bad news, y'all. So where is this hidden phosphorus found? It's in processed foods. It's used for preservation, food coloring. It's a great anti-caking agent for powdery foods, and it does a lot of other stuff. Ask your local food scientist about it. So how do you know if a processed food has this hidden phosphorus? Well, food manufacturers are required to disclose it on the ingredient list. So you definitely want to read the ingredient list of any processed food that you buy. You just might want to bring a magnifying glass with you to the store because some of that print is so tiny.
Yeah.
Now, what we're looking for is any word with PHOS in it. Let's take a look at the first example. It's going to be Coca-Cola Classic. And the ingredients are carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, phosphoric acid. That's added phosphorus. We know that this beverage is not a good choice. Our next example are these breakfast biscuits called Belvita. The ingredients on these is a lot longer, but I can see disodium pyrophosphate, and then I also see ferric orthophosphate. That's a lot of phosphorus. This is not a good product for us to get either. So that's how you can tell if there's added phosphorus in your processed food. But to give you an idea of what foods you're going to see it in, I find it a lot in those baked goods or baking mixes. I'm talking like pancake mix, muffin mix, biscuit mix, because they have baking powder added to it. And commercial baking powder has phosphorus added. So y'all, if you're going to make baked goods, make your own baking powder by combining baking soda and cream of tartar together. I'm going to link a recipe in the description box below. It's really simple. Don't use commercial baking powder. Woo! And I've seen a lot of phosphorus additives in processed meats like ham, hot dogs, those frozen chicken fingers that you just shove in the microwave, or those pre-cooked meatballs that you can also just shove in the microwave and heat it up. They're already cooked. You're better off getting fresh meat and cooking it yourself. I know it's a little bit of an extra step, but it's going to keep that phosphorus out of your body. But the absolute worst source of phosphorus in your diet is beverages. Y'all, in my career, when I've seen really high phosphorus, it's always because of a beverage. So read before you drink. The life you save could be your own. All right, so processed foods is one reason your phosphorus could be elevated. Let's check out the other reason. Inadequate binder coverage. Nephrologists will usually start you off on the lowest dose of a binder. They don't want you to take more medication than you need, right? And that low dose works for a lot of people, but not everyone. It's very common that your dose will need to be increased until your phosphorus levels are in goal range. Okay, and I need to have a heart-to-heart with all of you out there. It might pertain to you, it might not, But here goes. Medication doesn't work if you don't take it. And if you're not taking it, do not be afraid to tell your nephrologist about it. Sometimes a binder might be too big for you to swallow, or it's causing you nausea, or you're having diarrhea from it, or maybe you're just plain sick and tired of taking the same binder year after year. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of different binders out there. Don't be afraid to ask to try a different one. You might have to kiss a lot of frog medication before you find your Prince Charming. No. All right, but sometimes life just happens. You just forgot to take your binder, or you ran out, and by the time you got to the pharmacy, it was closed, or you lost your medication on the bus, or you didn't have enough money to meet your copay. This is real life. You're not a bad person, and be proud of the things that you've been able to accomplish. Having late-stage kidney disease makes you tough, whether you want to be or not. You can get back on track with your binders. Oh yeah, and if you can't afford your medication, talk to everyone about it. Your insurance representative, all of your doctors, your pharmacist, and if you have the one, even your social worker and your dietitian. There are a lot of patient assistance programs out there, especially for some of the more expensive binders. However, they usually require a clinician or a representative from your physician's office to help you fill out the applications. So find your champion. Oh yeah, and if you haven't already heard about it, GoodRx might be a nice option. You can use that at your local pharmacy instead of your insurance, and it might save you a lot of money. Whoa. And another good choice is Mark Cuban's Cost Plus Drugs online pharmacy. Again, your insurance is not involved, but you can find a lot of commonly used medications at drastically reduced prices on this online pharmacy. And no, I'm not paid by Mark Cuban or Big Pharma, but Mark Cuban, if you're listening, thank you for trying to make medication affordable for everyone. Yeah. I do have one shameless plug though. If you want to know more about phosphorus binding medications, check out my video on that very subject. And that's all I have for this video. If you want to learn more about phosphorus, check out the awesome links that I put in the description box below. And if you found this video to be groovy, totally tubular, awesome, or straight fire, give me a thumbs up. And if you need more videos like this in your life, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kidney Cat. Until next time, y'all, stay healthy and strong.